So once you complete the Avengers Endgame Wave 3 set of Marvel Legends, you get to build the Fat Thor, also known as Bro Thor, from the movie. As we all know now, after seeing the movie multiple times, Thor gained some weight. He kind of got out of it because of his depression due to the events of Infinity War. So it hit him hard, and here he is in Endgame wearing some like a sweater and a robe and some Crocs and some glasses, and he grew a beard, and he's a little chubby now. So this was quite a surprise for me when I saw the movie. I didn't expect them to do Thor like this. I actually was a little disappointed in the first viewing of the film because I was like, he was such a badass in Infinity War. I was expecting him to be an even bigger badass in this movie, and he was towards the end too, but I just felt like this whole deal with him being fat was just kind of over the top, and they did it just for humor purposes only, and I just didn't really dig it too much. But it is what it is. The movie is still a great movie nonetheless, and you just kind of end up accepting it after a while that, yeah, this was Thor. And a lot of people actually liked this, even though some people didn't. The majority of people thought it was funny and they liked it, and they really want this figure too, this build figure. And also the SH Figure Arts Thor for Endgame is the Fat Thor in his armored version towards the end for the end battle, and that one sold out very quick. So the demand is there, and there's fans that still like it nonetheless. Anyways, here we are with the Build-A-Figure built together. Not the biggest Build-A-Figure, obviously, because it's just Thor. There he is on the back. He does come with an alternate head, and here it is. So it's without the glasses. So it seems like it's the same expression and all, just no glasses. And then we got the hammer, and then we have an alternate hand for his time device on his hand right there. So here's a closer shot at the figure itself, and they did still manage to add your traditional articulation for a Marvel Legend for the most part. So we do have the head that swivels left and right. It will go up a little bit due to the beard and his hoodie, so he doesn't really look to the side and down, but he'll look up. He'll look down a little bit too until the head pops off, but you can see the ball joint right here. Stick it back on. I'm halving it right now, and he can kind of look down. The beard will hinder it, of course. That's to be expected in the back of his hair too. If you want to get him looking up, you can still do it better because of that. Hair is pliable there, it can bend. So that's good. It's not too bad considering all the hair he's got around his face or his head entirely. The arms are going to go forward all the way up and down, in and out. We actually do get a bicep swivel. You don't see it here, but it's actually tucked in his sleeve, so the entire arm will swivel right there at the bicep. We get a double jointed elbow, a swivel at the wrist with a side hinge for that hand, and then we have a side hinge for this hand too. Okay, I thought that one was a regular hinge, but I guess not. Let's see if the time device. Yeah, they're all side hinges. So we have a diaphragm joint at the torso that will swivel. It'll cut back and go forward a little bit, not too much range there because he's got a tummy. And then we have the legs going forward and back. We have a thigh swivel. They go in and out about this far, which is not too bad, even though he's got that robe kind of hindering a little bit. Then we get a single jointed knee. They didn't give us a double jointed knee, but we get a 90-degree bend at that knee, and it does swivel at the knee as well. The ankles are going to go forward and back on a hinge. They're going to rock left and right. They're going to swivel, and that's it for the foot. Alright, and here's your look at him without the glasses. So this is the alternate head. I actually do prefer him with the glasses. It looks a little better, but still looks not too bad. You can see the scar over his eye there too. So his height compared to other figures, we're going to throw in a Thor Ragnarok version of the Mezco 112 collective figure. Does stand taller than a 112 collective Thor. This is Thor from the Dark World movie, and that one stands super tall. So this Thor, unless he shrunk in size due to depression, which is impossible, his height is significantly shorter than your traditional Thor from other movies. So they've been scaling Thor tall all this time, and that is rightfully so because he's a really tall character. But I just think maybe, just maybe a little too short for this Bro Thor in Endgame. So once you get him next to another Thor just doesn't look right, and that is Marvel Legends versus Marvel Legends. Here he is next to a Mark 7 Iron Man, so Iron Man does actually seem like he does stand taller than Thor. Next to a Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson, of course he makes a return in this video. There he is. So his height next to a regular size human being for Marvel Legends seems okay. He is very tall next to this Tony Stark. There he is next to the Darth Vader, the Hyper Real, 9-inch tall by Hasbro. You don't even see his head. But just for kicks and giggles, there it is. And next to a regular size SH figure arts, we have Super Saiyan Gohan. Now Darth Vader is shrunken down to his 6-inch Black Series form, and that's how he stands next to Vader. Alright, and there you have it, folks. That is the review of the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Bro Thor from the Hasbro Wave 3 of Endgame figures. An entire wave of only MCU characters, which is kind of weird to see, but very cool Build-A-Figure after you get them all. I like the look of this, having him on shelf, just for the fact that, you know, if you want to complete your MCU stuff, and or you're just a big Endgame fan and you want to get all your Endgame in a collection of Legends, the Bro Thor has to be in there, obviously. So I think this is going to be a big hit just for the Build-A-Figure, and it's a cool looking figure. You're not going to articulate him like crazy. He's not going to be dynamic. That robe's going to get in the way. But when he was in this outfit, he wasn't really fighting anyways. He really started fighting when he got into his armor. So that should be a thing we should see in the future. I don't see Hasbro passing up on making that Thor either, so we should expect that in the future, and hopefully that one has a little bit more added articulation that he's missing in this figure. So alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, have a great day. Bye.